Hello ladies and gentlemen, on this cold morning, this is Mars coming at you over the interwaves with another Starcraft 2 cast. Well, it's a cold morning you say. Certainly you live in the southern hemisphere. No, I live in the northern European, not hemisphere, but just region, and it's cold. So if I sound a bit hoarse, it's not hay fever. Anyway, today we have this guy over here, who is a Kappa guy. It's Nathanias. He's playing Terran, and over on this side we have Mishu, who I've been told by the place I got this replay from is Scarlett. If you're a bit curious what Scarlett is doing in a Terran form, so am I. Maybe she's off racing. Maybe she switched. I cast... Oh, what's his name? French Zerg. Firecake. I cast Firecake the other day and he was playing Protoss. I thought that was off racing and it turns out he switched. So I don't know what Scarlett's up to. Anyway, so this is a game between these two, our friends I believe, on King Sejeong Station. And we have one barracks for Nathanias and we have two barracks for Scarlett. And other than that, it's a fairly quiet opening. Both of them getting a little bit of gas. Nathanias getting more gas and going for that factory. And Scarlett is going to work on that wall off, as Nathanias has already started on his as well. Considering this is Terran, I suppose I should give the edge to Nathanias, who has been a Terran player for a lot longer time. But some of these pro players are really quite good at off racing, so who knows what we will see happen here. King Sejeong Station still in the map pool, back in the map pool, I suppose we can say, as Nathanias goes around to see if there's any proxies heading his way. Oh, we've got double Reaper production for Scarlett. Here are the first two Reapers seeing each other, and that was a KDA charge for Nathanias. It means he's going to get the first Reaper kill, so that should blunt the follow-up. I don't know if it's mass Reaper or just a number of Reapers, just a little bit. There's another Reaper by Scarlett, and she should take care not to lose that one. You want to stay on there to keep the high ground advantage, or just go away. And oh, we're getting a Cyclone for Nathanias to defend against any shenanigans that might be coming his way, and getting a Liberator for some shenanigans of his own. We've got Scarlett with a natural almost done. And Nathanias not so much as having started it yet. Going for... Wow, that is quite a bit of minerals we're floating here. 700. I'd say this is probably more of a fun game than anything. That's she's at least currently seriously investing her future into. And with this amount of Reapers, she does take care of her opponent's Reapers quite well, but the Cyclone does manage to kill everything except one. So both parties' units counts kind of resets. We have one Reaper and one Reaper. We've got two more Marines at home for Scarlett. We've got a Liberator, and how much bloody supply does a Liberator take? Jeez. But I've got a Cyclone as well. That's alright. Gets the scout off, but it doesn't manage to kill anything. Oh, wait, did she? What is this? There's the Liberator. Scarlett doesn't see any of this. Doesn't have a missile turret in place, and this will be annoying. You'll see how fast she reacts. This part of playing against the Terran she should at least have experience with. Ooh. And that's it. See, he managed to go back just after he repositions that liberation zone. As He puts his own command center down. And as this is happening over on this side, we will clean up that Liberator at the cost of maybe quite a few SCVs or Marines. We have this little attack at the bottom. We've got a Cyclone, 2 Reapers, and what we have to deal with this? Well, we should have enough Marines, and yep, does. Ooh, very nice KDA charges right there, but she retakes the high ground, and that should be enough. So 34 works for the versus 34. We've got a command center here, we've got a command center here, so that is fairly nice and even still. We do have a first attack upgrade underway for Scarlett, and her stim is quite a bit further along as well. With the 2 medevacs she's got on the way, she should be able to put on a little bit of aggression. But Nathanias is continuing to pump out these Cyclones. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're fairly good, but I haven't seen them used in a TVT yet. Keeping them very nicely positioned on the high ground. Nope. What is that? And there's another Liberator. And he moves in on the other side as well, but shows he's got the stim right there, and with the stim he should be able to clean everything up right here. No, he doesn't actually. The Reapers and the Cyclones make enough of a mess of all these little Marines to take out most of that squad. But with this, she should be able to get it. That does significantly blunt her attack though. She had 2 medevacs full of Marines ready to go, now she's got 4. So in that respect, it is quite a nice attack. 3rd command center done there, and getting 2 engineering base at the same time. And Scarlett moving out with 8 Marines. No, she decides to move back. It's not the most powerful attack I've ever seen. And she hasn't started her 2nd base yet. Tank in place, and Scarlett's only just now pumping out her 1st one. It's not her 1st one? No, she's got one as well. Oh, and this is a very nice defensive position for that siege tank. No medevacs for Nathanias though. So repositioning that, if Scarlett hits now, there's no repositioning these tanks for that. Oh, but she does see it coming, and Scarlett gets that tank in that annoying position. Right here you can cover pretty much the entire middle line here. You can safely drop here against non-range units, which of course Terran does have a couple of range units. Only, I would say, pretty much entirely range units. Well, the 3rd command center of Nathanias was done quite a bit before Scarlett, and he did use that to build a few SCVs. Scarlett has pretty much caught up by building it on the low ground, whereas Nathanias hasn't yet moved this out, which he's doing now, of course. Going back forward for some more aggression. We had a scan here somewhere. I don't know where. To see exactly what kind of position he's in. And Nathanias is either sees this or smells this. Now he had this sensor tower, knows that this is coming, and gets his forces in position early enough. Forces Scarlett to move back. And now with these medevacs out, he's able to reposition as he needs these tanks to be, which is the advantage by Legacy of the Void. Legacy of the Void, yes, that's the expansion we are in now, over previous expansions. So we still got 1-1. We've got 1-1 on the way for Nathanias as well. Now we've got the 2nd weapons upgrade started, but not the 2nd armor upgrade yet. So it's tough. Oh, got a Marine out here scouting. He's going to give his life away to this rather larger group of Marines. And that should tell Nathanias where his opponent is. Oh, managed to get one of the medevacs with a tank in it. That is a nice pick off. But this does, I think, allow Scarlett to get into a favorable position here. Yes, and she manages to go tick for tack, making sure to take out the 2 tanks by Nathanias. Oh, these 2 Marines are not going to have a very fun time. There's not enough Marines left there to really push in and finish Nathanias off. Repositioning down here, making sure to threaten this command center at the same time, but that tank is in range of that tank and has to move back. Oh, Nathanias moves forward. Is there enough Marines to push it back? No, most of the tanks, all of the tanks as a matter of fact, do go down. And was that a mannered mule by Scarlett? Huh. Oh well. Getting a bit of a wall off here. Repositioning. Which got a little bit of an army advantage for Nathanias, but most importantly we've got the tank advantage. And TVT, that's, you know, something that's quite important here. If you have the tank advantage, you can take the positional advantage quite a bit easier. It's not to say it's automatic, but yeah, no. You get those tanks down, and you just secure a zone where your opponent can't operate in. And now Nathanias is going to do a similar thing as Scarlett was doing, cutting off this supply. Oh, and leaves his tanks right there to get murdered by these Marines, and now he's down there with just Marines. That means that, oh, he's gonna, oh, does get that command center and decides to move on to Scarlett's main, and there's nothing there to defend it. Meanwhile, over here we have a second bunch of Marines coming in. These tanks and Marines should be able to clean that up, and in the meantime this production is going to get camped. Her production is going to get camped as these couple of overstint Marines with absolutely nothing shooting at them will do, well, actually not nearly as much damage as I thought they might. But with this CC being down and this CC having been cancelled, I think he has probably done enough. Restarting that command center on the high ground. Oh, there were two more Marines here. 10 hit points. And back. No. There's still 3 Marines here. And there's a missile turret there. Sees that he can't really go anywhere. So Nathanias in a very comfortable spot. 3 CCs. He's probably, building a 4th one right there for when he needs to take this base, or possibly this base, I don't know. And Scarlett moves over her main command center. She doesn't need the gas. You can see here she's quite well saturated with that. Starts her 3-3 sooner than Nathanias still though, so that's good. Army supply 61 to 82, so that's not horrible. Oh, and that one Marine may take this one medevac. No, he doesn't. That is a very low hit point medevac. You can get 1 Viking shot on that, and you know Scarlett doesn't have any Vikings. Or you can get in a couple of Marines shooting at it, like this one. Did that shoot at this one? No, didn't shoot at this one. Shot at a couple of other things. You can just take that down. But with an overwhelming amount of Marines, Nathanias forces this position. Oh, no. Just doesn't try and take advantage of it, doesn't push in. As well he shouldn't. Scarlett may have fewer tanks than her opponent. She doesn't have, no tanks, and he's still got enough to do serious damage to his Marine numbers, and she does indeed clean up all the Marines. Moves in, Nathanias does get out with that last tank, doesn't retreat all the way, but actually gets one more shot off from the high ground, and that was a nice defense by Scarlett. Completely resetting the tank out? No. Oh, no. Nathanias just has 6 of those sitting around here. 6. 1, 2, 3. Wait, where's that one? Not this one. And then 3 here. So yeah, the Nathanias could afford to give that one away. Scarlett does get back into the position to take the 4th base, which should put her basically on the same income as Nathanias. But this position on the high ground is very defensible. Oh, and there goes 1, 2 tanks maybe? No, she did pick that one up just in time. Yeah, no, that high ground position right there is really nice from a defensive point of view. And you may be thinking about what I wouldn't do for a couple of Zerglings and Banelings to run in from this direction and this direction while I push it from over here. One little bitty Marine is not going to take this command center down, and as soon as the PF is there, that should be taken care of. Though it's going to do quite a bit of damage actually, having taken down 1/3 of the hit points already. And is Nathanias going to move into the main? Well, there's one missile turret, but no. Decides to just siege up over here, making sure his Marines can move in into the edges of those tanks, but no, can't move in and take out the tanks. This tank is in range though, and Scarlett may want to pull. Yep, she does take that up. And Nathanias in the position to threaten this orbital command center, so that is it. Puts a little bit of a timer on Scarlett, and Nathanias can just stay here and drop in the natural. So now Scarlett has to I've been zoomed out the entire time. Scarlett moves in, takes out one siege tank, but gets sandwiched from the other side, and GG. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.